Fire Coco Gauff shines bright. Stunning victory at China Open. Tennis collision, second round highlights. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. The cool autumn air in Beijing carried a charge, the kind of electric tension that only tennis at its fiercest can provide. The China Open, already a glittering jewel in the WTA calendar, had drawn thousands into the Diamond Court, all eager to witness the unfolding storylines of a sport in flux. But on this crisp evening, there was no doubt about the star of the show, Coco Gauff, the teenage powerhouse whose rise has been nothing short of meteoric. Her second-round clash was billed as a test, a measure of her maturity, her composure, and her ability to transform expectation into execution. And Gauff did not just pass. She soared. With blistering forehands, sharp angles, and the kind of fiery confidence that makes even seasoned champions tremble, Coco carved out a stunning straight-sets victory, sending the crowd into waves of applause. For fans who followed her since her breakout at Wimbledon in 2019, the China Open was confirmation. Coco isn't a promise anymore. She's a force. The build-up. Coco entered Beijing riding momentum. After a summer of mixed results, peaks of brilliance offset by tough losses, she arrived determined to stamp her authority. Training sessions had been intense, her coach Brad Gilbert sharpening her aggressive instincts while reminding her to stay calm under pressure. The draw had placed her against a tricky opponent, a baseline grinder known for disrupting rhythm. Analysts whispered that this could be a trap match. Coco, though, approached with her trademark mix of joy and focus. Before the match, she posted on Instagram, "Grateful to be in Beijing. Ready to fight, ready to shine. Let's do this flexed biceps tennis sparkles." The post was simple, but the message was clear. She was here for business. The match begins. As Coco walked onto court, the stadium lights glowed like stars against the evening sky. The Chinese crowd, always respectful but enthusiastic, greeted her with cheers and banners, some reading, "Coco. Go Coco!" From the first ball, Gauff made her intentions known. Her serve, a weapon refined over countless hours, cracked through the air with venom. The opening game was held to love. She let out a small fist pump, her eyes already locked in. Her opponent tried to probe with long rallies, but Coco's footwork was electric. Sliding, sprinting, cutting the court like a surgeon, she not only retrieved but turned defense into attack. The first break came at 3-2, Coco whipping a forehand down the line that painted the sideline. The crowd gasped. Coco roared. She sealed the first set 6-3 with a thunderous ace, her fourth of the set. The turning point. The second set brought resistance. Her opponent, unwilling to bow out quietly, began extending rallies and forcing Coco into corners. For a moment, the rhythm shifted, and Coco faced a 0-40 hole at 2-2. But champions are defined by moments like these. Coco steadied her breath, bounced the ball deliberately, and delivered 3 consecutive unreturnable serves. The roar that followed was deafening, not just from the crowd, but from Coco herself. That hold became the pivot. She broke immediately in the next game, her forehand finding impossible angles, her backhand down the line crackling like lightning. From there, it was a march to destiny. 6-3, 6-2. Match 1. The stats that stunned. Numbers rarely tell the full story, but in Coco's case, they painted a masterpiece. Aces, 7. First serve percentage, 71%. Winners, 29. Unforced errors, just 11. Net points won, 85%. The stats screamed dominance, but more importantly, they screamed balance, aggression controlled by discipline, power refined by patience. The crowd and the connection. What made this victory even more memorable was Coco's interaction with the Beijing fans. After match point, she didn't retreat into routine. Instead, she grabbed a marker, signed autographs, posed for selfies, and even attempted a few Mandarin phrases during her on-court interview. 谢谢 Beijing. 我爱你们. Thank you, Beijing. I love you. The crowd erupted, chanting her name, waving banners. In that moment, Coco wasn't just a visiting player, she was an adopted hero. Behind the scenes. Backstage, Coco was reflective. In press, she admitted she had been nervous before the match. Second rounds can be tough. You've got expectations after the first win, and sometimes that's when upsets happen. I told myself to stay in the moment, to enjoy the fight. Her coach Gilbert praised her maturity. She played smart. She trusted her shots. That's the next level we're working on, not just hitting, but thinking. The bigger picture. This win wasn't just about advancing to the third round. It was about momentum, belief, and narrative. Coco's China Open run is part of a larger story, a teenager evolving into a leader of the new generation. The women's game, once dominated by veterans like Serena Williams, Simona Halep, and Petra Kvitova, is now an open field. With Iga Swiatek's consistency, Aryna Sabalenka's firepower, and Naomi Osaka's return, the competition is fierce. But Coco has positioned herself as a central figure, a player capable of dictating the sport's future. Reactions from around the world. Billie Jean King tweeted, "Coco Gauff continues to impress. Courage, composure, and charisma, she has it all. Proud of her." Chris Evert remarked on ESPN, "She's not just winning matches, she's winning hearts. That's rare." Fans on Weibo flooded hashtags like #CocoGauff, sharing memes of her fist pumps and calling her Bowsy Coco, a nickname born in Beijing after her press conference joke about dumplings. What's next? For Coco, the China Open is both a stepping stone and a proving ground. Each match sharpens her confidence, builds her resilience, and draws her closer to the ultimate goal, another Grand Slam title. She hinted at this herself. "I want to keep going deep here. Every round, every match, is a lesson. And I'm a student of this game. Always learning, always growing." The symbol beyond tennis. Beyond the scoreline, Coco's victory resonates because of what she represents. She's a young black woman redefining possibilities, a voice for equality and change, a symbol of joy in a sport that can sometimes appear too rigid. Her presence in Beijing carried weight. For young Chinese girls in the stands, Coco wasn't just an athlete. She was proof that courage, authenticity, and hard work transcend borders. Shining bright, a star ascendant. The second round of the China Open may not decide championships, but it can reveal destinies. Coco Gauff's stunning victory was more than a win, it was a statement. She showed power, poise, and personality. She won the crowd, the stats, and the headlines. And as the lights of Beijing reflected in her eyes, she reminded the world why her journey matters, not just for what she achieves, but for the spirit she embodies. Fire Coco Gauff shined bright in Beijing. And this is only the beginning. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.